IKEA, the giant Swedish furniture retailer, has partnered with 4 Canadian high fashion designers to bring us Exhibit IKEA. Let's take a look at what tonight entails: the creativity, the personality, the fashion, the form, and the function. Here we go. Standing with me now is David Dixon, one of Canada's most recognized Canadian designers. David, tell me a little bit about your collaboration with IKEA and the whole concept behind the closet and what it represents.
Great. When I got the call from IKEA saying that they wanted me to be involved in this exhibit and they wanted to bring a fashion component, I was actually kind of scratching my head. I thought, am I going to be doing a Project Runway thing with lampshades or grabbing, our Carol Burnett during Gone with the Wind with curtain rods? And I thought, I didn't realize until I had, I've been to IKEA a million times, but I didn't realize they sold fabric by the bolt. And so then I thought, phew, I don't have to do MacGyver stuff. And when they asked me to do it, it came very natural, like mixing the patterns and the prints. And my concept for the whole space was that it's sort of like behind the closet door. And the whole idea is that clothing doesn't come alive until someone puts it on. And so each day we face that closet, we open the door, and we try to figure out who we want to be for that day. And so within each closet there are sayings of like, be brave, be confident, be silly, order dessert. And this is how, because the walk-in closet is the most intimate room next to the bathroom in your whole home, because it's your space. And so that's where the whole concept came in.
On income property, you do a lot of improvements to spaces so that owners can make the most of it, not only from renting it out, but also having it look great.
Bingo.
How does that tie into IKEA as a brand?
Well, we talk about it's got to be stylish, but it also has to be smart, right? You don't want to spend a fortune on something that's not going to have a good return on investment. So obviously IKEA fits in well with what we're doing because everything has a great function, but it doesn't cost you a fortune. It's smart stuff.
Joining me now is Tracy Moore from Cityline. Tracy, what do you think about tonight's IKEA exhibit and collaboration with 4 great designers?
I think that it was a brilliant idea for IKEA to do this because IKEA is the sort of place that you go to. You don't have a ton of money, but you want something that looks really stylish. And what they've done by pairing with these designers and these artists is just given us a new window into what you can do with these gorgeous IKEA products. And I just think the inventiveness and the creativity, it's off the charts. It's gorgeous. I love it.
Joining me now is Tommy Smythe, probably best known for his collaboration with Sarah's House on HGTV, and one of the most recognized names in interior design in Canada.
Thank you very much.
You're very welcome. Tommy, tell me what you think about the IKEA collaboration with these 4 amazing designers.
It's another one of those events that is next level for the IKEA brand. We've been working with IKEA for a really long time, and what we love so much about this company is that they're always thinking in terms of a new interpretation, a fresh interpretation of their product. They're not presenting on a one-note level, and so I think approaching artists and fashion designers and asking them to interpret this product is a really interesting and very, very different sort of a thing. We always look at IKEA in terms of how do we mix it with everything else, but this is a whole other idea, really, taking an art installation and making it about this product. These stacks of chairs, for instance, that Bruno did, next level, totally unbelievable, such an arresting image when you come in. It's something as simple as a stack of chairs in black and white, and yet it looks like art.
Tell me a little bit about the artist behind this current room that we're in. He's a friend of yours. What's it like working with him?
George Whiteside, I'm a huge fan of his work. I have a number of pieces of his work at my home and my cottage. He's a fabulous eye. I think he's done a great job here of looking at the IKEA product and turning something that's actually mass-produced into a piece of art, put his own individual stamp on it. He has a wonderful sensibility with the everyday object because he has a huge appreciation of design for the home, and it translates into his artwork wonderfully.
If you had to give a piece of advice to TDot TV viewers when it comes to interior design, what would that piece of advice be?
Be true to who you are and think about what your own needs are. Don't worry about what everybody else is doing and think about how you want to make your own personal stamp on your home and do something completely individual, and you'll love it that way.
It's great advice. Thanks, Suzanne.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Whether it's stacked chairs, a cardboard house with neon lighting, or a closet full of inspirational sayings, Exhibit IKEA proves that mixing high and low can result in form and function and beautiful design. I'm Sarah Sternfeld for TDot TV, Toronto Lifestyle on the Dot.